Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope's retaliation for Steffy's plot. Will she win Finn's heart? According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester may emerge victorious in the Daphne Rose storyline, but it may come at a high cost. What happens if Steffy's plan is successful and Daphne contributes to regaining control of Forrester Creations? Daphne may derail Carter Walton's present romance and break Hope Logan's grasp on him. Steffy hopes to remove Logan's influence and restore Forrester's dominance. If Steffy's plan succeeds, Hope will undoubtedly seek vengeance. This may easily lead to Hope reliving her former feelings for John Finnegan and making a new commitment with Steffy's husband. Will Hope decide to pursue Finn again, with Steffy's revenge in mind? Hope's previous attempt to attract Finn plainly failed, but she could approach the situation differently this time. Instead of flinging herself at Finn and planting a drunken kiss, Hope may strive to gradually create something meaningful and steal him away from Steffy. In the appropriate circumstances, Hope might be able to entice Finn. We know Finn and Steffy will have some challenges in their marriage, so Hope could take advantage of any impending instability. Other obstacles, as well as certain Luna Nozawa-related issues, may be on the horizon. Hope may make it her mission to exploit Steffy and Finn's relationship difficulties in the future. After the Daphne drama, Hope may become eager to win Finn's heart and hit Steffy where it hurts. Steffy's latest move has the potential to take Hope deeper into her bad girl phase and exacerbate Finn's troubles. Hope may play dirty straight back, surprising Steffy with how low she goes. Our B&B forecasts indicate that Hope and Steffy's animosity will spin out of control, so keep tuned for updates on any Finn news, since he may be caught in the midst. According to teasers on the Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy may push Hope over the line and face blowback. Steffy Forrester convinces Dr. Finn to join the war against Hope Logan? According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester is willing to go to extreme lengths to reclaim her family's business from Hope Logan and Carter Walton. This week on the CBS drama, Steffy will launch her cunning plan to reclaim Forrester Creations. But will her loving husband support her, or will Dr. John Finnegan take the moral high ground? Continue reading to find out. Here's what's ahead for Bold and Beautiful this week. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester takes matters into her own hands. According to B&B spoilers, Steffy is ready to go. While Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan disagree about her new employment in Taylor Hayes, Queen Steffy will take matters into her own hands. She has hired a spy named Daphne to infiltrate Forrester Creations and get closer to Hope and Carter. So far, her strategy is progressing well. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, does Steffy Forrester convince Dr. Finn to join the war against Hope Logan? This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy will carry out stage 2 of her plan to reclaim the firm and make a surprising surprise. Regardless of what has happened, Steffy will inform Brooke that she has decided to accept her offer and return to FC. According to B&B teasers, Brooke will be overjoyed and eager to see her stepdaughter again. Brooke clearly has ulterior goals and is attempting to get back on Steffy's father's good side, but it does bring Queen Steffy back in the door. Steffy will be able to conduct her own recon once she has access to the office, and Daphne will keep her posted on the status of Hope and Carter. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, October 7th, Will's awkward wingman and Carter's sizzling kiss. View story. B&B spoilers, will Finnegan get off his moral high horse? Now all Steffy needs is someone Hope can trust, such as her husband, Dr. John Finnegan. Hope and Finn had a special bond, and it's only a matter of time before Steffy decides to take advantage of it and persuades Finn to talk to her opponent. Finn will most likely be unable to persuade Hope Logan to return FC, but he can get inside her thoughts or manipulate her into disclosing information that could benefit Steffy. Dr. John Finnegan has always held himself to high moral standards. It's difficult to fathom him being unscrupulous and sly, even to Hope. But if he doesn't support his wife, he'll appear to be siding with Hope. Do you believe Finn will help Steffy bury Hope and reclaim her family's business? Brooke Logan schedules a secret meeting with Thorne Forrester? According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful this week, Brooke Logan will be at a loss about what to do next. As the new CEO of Forrester Creations, she has a lot on her plate and doesn't have time to reflect on her breakup. She had planned to hand over the company to Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., but now she's stuck with it. Will she call on the other Forrester brother for assistance? The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Brooke Logan's plan backfires. Brooke Logan took up the post from Hope Logan and Carter Walton with no intention of actually doing the job. She hoped to surprise Ridge with the news and then use her position to reclaim the corporation. Instead, Ridge was in bed with Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, and her plot unraveled from there. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Brooke Logan schedules a secret meeting with Thorne Forrester. According to B&B previews, Ridge will advise Brooke to embrace her new job and kick rocks. Brooke may approach Eric Forrester with her problem, but he's still unhappy with her daughter. Rumors suggest she may seek assistance from another member of the Forrester family, and Ridge will be furious when he discovers who. Will Brooke call his brother Thorne Forrester, Windsor Harmon, back to Los Angeles to assist her? B&B spoilers, Thorne Forrester to the rescue? Thorne Forrester paid a visit last year while his father was on his deathbed, and he wasn't pleased with Ridge taking over Forrester Creations. Thorne and Brooke share a same goal, bringing Forrester Creations back into the right hands. We can't forget Brooke and Thorne's colorful relationship past. Brooke Logan will be on the mend and in need of a shoulder to cry on once Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes make their reunion public. Will sparks erupt between Brooke and Thorne when he comes to aid her? Hope Logan's growing mistrust of Steffy Forrester's motives, along with Dr. Lee Finnegan's drive to get Tom Starr's liver, creates an explosive mix of drama, intrigue, and emotional stakes on the bold and the beautiful. As Hope unravels the secret strands of Steffy's return to Forrester Creations, Lee goes on a mission that has the potential to upend long-held assumptions and permanently alter relationships. These two parallel narratives highlight the intricate interplay of personal ambition, familial loyalty, and the unwavering quest of truth that defines the show's trademark drama. When Steffy Forrester returned to FC as president, the decision appeared to signal stability and a renewed emphasis on family togetherness. Steffy's reputation as a talented leader with a clear vision for the company aided Carter Walton's decision to welcome her back into the fold. However, not everyone believed in her charity. Hope Logan, who was always aware of the power dynamics at work, began to suspect Steffy's genuine intentions when she made her bold reappearance. Hope's suspicion arose from Steffy's apparent enthusiasm to return to the company, especially given the strong familial splits and professional difficulties that had previously drove her away. Although Steffy justified her decision as a desire to preserve the family history, Hope couldn't shake the feeling that something deeper, and potentially more dangerous, was at play. Her fears grew as she saw Steffy engage with key actors including Carter, Brooke Logan, and the mysterious Daphne Rose. Steffy's association with Daphne brought an extra layer of mystery to the scenario. Daphne presented herself as a trustworthy confidant and creative asset, but her past and goals remained unknown. Hope began to think that Daphne's presence at FC was not coincidental and that she could be a critical component in Steffy's greater plan. Hope's intuition told her that Steffy and Daphne were collaborating to undermine the current leadership system, with the ultimate goal of consolidating power inside the Forrester family. Hope's concerns were valid. Steffy's strategic measures, such as her outreach to prominent stakeholders and efforts to foster goodwill among employees, were designed to establish her as an indispensable leader. However, behind the scenes, Steffy was discreetly laying the basis for a business coup. Steffy hoped to regain control of FC and reorganize it according to her vision, which did not necessarily include Hope, Brooke, or Carter. As Hope dug deeper into the situation, she found herself dealing with contradictory emotions. On the one hand, she respected Steffy's drive and dedication to the family business. On the other hand, she couldn't escape the impression that Steffy's objectives were motivated by a need for vengeance and recognition rather than a real concern about the company's future. Hope's anxiety compelled her to confide in Brooke, who acknowledged her daughter's concerns but advised caution. Brooke knew the potential for catastrophic consequences if their suspicions were correct and sought to avoid alienating Ridge Forrester, who remained deeply committed to his daughter. While Hope grappled with her thoughts about Steffy, Dr. Lee Finnegan was on her own quest. Lee's investigation into Luna Nozawa's parentage had taken her down a twisting route full of secrets, falsehoods, and surprising truths. The key to discovering the truth resided in Tom Starr's liver, a critical piece of evidence that may corroborate or reject Luna's assertions about her biological father. Lee's quest of the liver presented numerous hurdles. Tom's death had left a trail of unresolved questions, and getting the requisite medical records and tissue samples required overcoming a maze of legal and ethical obstacles. Undeterred, Lee utilized her medical knowledge and connections to protect the liver, determined to learn the truth at whatever cost. The findings of Lee's inquiry were nothing short of groundbreaking. DNA tests proved that Tom was not Luna's biological father, causing shockwaves throughout the Finnegan and Forrester families. The results also prompted new doubts regarding Jack Finnegan's involvement in Luna's life. Lee couldn't ignore the growing evidence that pointed to Jack as Luna's biological father, a prospect that threatened to shatter their family's already weak relationships. Lee's discovery had far-reaching consequences, both for her relationship with Jack and for Luna's future. The truth regarding Luna's parentage would undoubtedly have an influence on her reputation in the Forrester family and the larger FC society. For Lee, the stakes were quite personal. She had always taken pleasure in her integrity and commitment to exposing the truth, even if it came at a high personal cost. Nonetheless, the idea of exposing Jack's dishonesty weighed heavily on her, forcing her to confront the potential of severing her family in the pursuit of justice. Luna found herself at a crossroads as Lee considered the consequences of her findings. The news of her paternity called into question all she believed she understood about her identity and place in the Forrester and Finnegan families. Luna's reaction to the news was a combination of disbelief, fury, and determination. She swore to unearth the real truth and bring those responsible for the lies accountable, even as she tried to reconcile her own involvement in keeping the family's secrets. The concurrent storylines of Hope's suspicions about Steffi and Lee's search for the truth about Luna's parentage intersected unexpectedly, showing the complicated web of relationships and motivations that drives the bold and the beautiful. Steffi's plots and Luna's secrets were intimately interwoven, with both storylines emphasizing the show's basic themes of ambition, devotion, and treachery. Hope's study into Steffi's motivations eventually collided with Lee's discoveries about Luna, as both women sought the truth in a world where lying and manipulation were commonplace. Their adventures demonstrated how personal and professional ambitions might muddy the distinction between good and wrong, requiring each character to confront their own values and objectives. The discovery regarding Luna's parentage complicated Steffi's preparations. While she stayed focused on regaining control of FC, the escalating family turmoil threatened to disrupt her efforts and expose her allies. Steffi's ability to negotiate these problems while keeping her cool would be a true test of her leadership and resilience. The growing crisis bolstered Hope's commitment to hold Steffi accountable and safeguard FC's integrity. Her path was not only about exposing Steffi's motivations, but also about establishing her own voice and vision within the organization. Hope's capacity to stand firm and oppose Steffi's authority will eventually define her position within the Forrester family and the greater FC ecosystem. As the dust settled on these stunning disclosures, the groundwork was laid for even more drama and conflict. Hope's rising skepticism of Steffi, along with Lee's startling discovery regarding Luna's parentage, paved the way for a series of confrontations and power battles that would influence the future of the bold and the beautiful. With alliances shifting and truths revealed, the characters found themselves at a crossroads, where their decisions would shape the direction of their lives and relationships. The path ahead offered high-stakes drama, emotional reckonings, and surprising vulnerability as the protagonists faced the obstacles ahead. Whether through treachery, atonement, or sheer determination, each character's journey left an indelible mark on the show's fabric, ensuring that the bold and the beautiful continued to capture and surprise its audience with its characteristic blend of romance, intrigue, and family drama. The most recent developments on The Bold and the Beautiful are a whirlwind of power plays, personal revelations, and explosive confrontations as Carter Walton's decision to make Steffi Forrester president of Forrester Creations collides with Lee Finnegan's groundbreaking discovery about Luna Nozawa's parentage. These concurrent events illustrate the complexities of ambition, loyalty, and truth that define the show's drama, putting relationships on edge and futures in jeopardy. Carter Walton's decision to name Steffi Forrester as president of FC causes immediate ramifications across the corporation and the Forrester family. While Carter is a savvy businessman who appreciates results, his decision surprised many, given Steffi's strained relationship with other members of the executive team, particularly Hope Logan and Brooke Logan. Carter, on the other hand, believes Steffi's leadership abilities, industry connections, and strong ties to the Forrester legacy qualify her as the best candidate to lead the company forward. Steffi, ever the strategist, seizes this chance to reaffirm her power at FC and cement her vision for the company's future. In public, she describes her return as a dedication to maintaining the family legacy and assuring FC's long-term prosperity. Privately, however, Steffi has her own agenda, one that is consistent with her partnership with Daphne Rose, whose subtle machinations and behind-the-scenes maneuvering have paved the ground for this power shift. Hope and Brooke, who were previously suspicious of Steffi's motives, are now wrestling with the consequences of this leadership transition. Hope, in particular, wonders if Steffi's homecoming represents a larger attempt to re-establish Forrester supremacy while marginalizing Logan family members' contributions. Brooke, ever protective of her daughter, expresses her concerns to Ridge Forrester, but his steadfast support for Steffi just widens the gap between them. Meanwhile, Steffi moves quickly to put her vision for FC into action. Her actions are a mix of bold innovation and measured risk-taking geared at rebranding the company and increasing its market share. However, her quick actions cause friction among the crew, especially as tensions with Hope and Brooke boil just beyond the surface. Steffi's leadership style, confident, unabashed, and occasionally abrasive, is both an asset and a liability as she navigates the obstacles of her new position. As Steffi asserts her authority at FC, Dr. Lee Finnegan's study into Luna Nozawa's origins takes a dramatic turn. Lee, a diligent and persistent physician, has been relentlessly seeking the truth about Luna's biological father, fearing that long-buried truths may hold the key to unlocking Luna's turbulent history and complex relationship with the Finnegans. Lee's discovery comes from DNA testing on Tom Starr's liver, a critical piece of evidence that she diligently obtained despite multiple challenges. The findings are unequivocal: Tom Starr is not Luna's biological father. This revelation challenges long-held beliefs and causes everyone concerned to face painful truths about their past actions and decisions. Lee views the discovery as both a success and a burden. On the one hand, it supports her instincts and demonstrates her determination to discover the truth. On the other hand, it raises troubling questions regarding Jack Finnegan's involvement in Luna's life. Lee can't ignore the increasing evidence that leads to Jack as Luna's biological father, a possibility that threatens to upend their already tense relationship and complicate Luna's position in the family. Luna, meantime, is taken aback by the revelation. After believing Tom to be her biological father, she is now experiencing an identity crisis that has her questioning her sense of self and her relationships with those around her. The thought of Jack being her father adds to Luna's inner turmoil as she struggles with feelings of betrayal, confusion, and fury. The interwoven narratives of Steffi's rise to FC presidency and Lee's discovery of Luna's parentage highlight the show's intertwined drama. As Steffi navigates the challenges of her new employment, she becomes increasingly involved in the aftermath from Lee's inquiry, especially as Luna's secrets threaten to leak into the public domain. For Steffi, learning about Luna's parentage is both an opportunity and a threat. On the one hand, it gives leverage against Jack and Lee, whose presence in Luna's life could benefit Steffi in her continuing power battle at FC. On the other hand, the emotional turmoil surrounding the event could undermine her well-planned strategy and expose flaws that her competitors could exploit. Hope and Brooke, ever vigilant, see the instability surrounding Luna as a potential opportunity to undermine Steffi's leadership. Their suspicions about Steffi's objectives grow as they monitor how she handles the situation, thinking that she is using Luna as a pawn in a broader strategy to centralize control within the Forrester family. Lee, meanwhile, is at a crossroads. While learning of Luna's parentage provides her a new sense of agency, it also puts her in a dangerous situation. Confronting Jack with the truth risks alienating him and potentially splitting their family, but remaining silent feels like a violation of her values. Lee's internal conflict emphasizes the emotional significance of the situation and the challenge of balancing personal allegiance with a dedication to the truth. Luna, caught in the crossfire, becomes increasingly desperate to claim her independence and forge her own path. Her attempts to deal with the aftermath from Lee's admission lead her to make bold and often irresponsible decisions, further straining the dynamics within the Forrester and Finnegan families. As the dust settles, the scene is set for even more drama and turmoil. Steffi's efforts to establish her dominance at FC face rising opposition from Hope, Brooke, and other adversaries. Lee's discovery regarding Luna's origin continues to reverberate, threatening to upend long-standing connections and transform the Finnegan and Forrester families' dynamics. Steffi's future is uncertain. While her position as FC president affords her a great platform, it also exposes her to rigorous scrutiny. Her ability to handle the clashing interests of her supporters and rivals will eventually determine whether she can keep her hold on the corporation or be forced to give up her hard-earned influence. Lee's journey is far from ended. Luna's parentage has been revealed, triggering a chain of events that will put her resilience, relationships, and commitment to the truth to the test. As she faces the consequences of her actions, Lee must decide whether to value her family's stability or seek justice, even at tremendous personal cost. Luna, on her part, endures a difficult journey as she grapples with the implications of her newfound identity. Her efforts to establish a place for herself inside the Forrester and Finnegan families will necessitate strength, fortitude, and a willingness to confront unpleasant facts from her past. The protagonists will face high-stakes drama, emotional reckonings, and surprising vulnerability as they manage the challenges ahead. Each character's path, whether through treachery, forgiveness, or sheer tenacity, will leave an indelible mark on the fabric of The Bold and the Beautiful, guaranteeing that the program continues to fascinate and surprise its viewers with its trademark blend of romance, intrigue, and family drama.